Welcome back to the Spurs and Paul Show. You're listening to episode 2. It's Josh Berry here with my boy Kyle.
And don't forget about Ryan over there, Ryan Walker, no relation to Brandon Walker. So we made it episode 2, which means episode 1 didn't get us canceled. We actually had 1,000 views already on episode 1.
So as of this morning.
Thank you so much to everybody that watched. And to your wives, we apologize for making you listen to our show.
Just another podcast. Like, how many more sports podcasts do there need to be?
You know, my wife was asking a question the other day. She's like, is this all guys do? Is just talk nonsense about football? I was like, pretty much.
It really is.
Pretty much what we do.
Before we go any farther, though, I do want to say thank you for all the subscribers. We went from 20 to about 85 as of the recording of this episode. If you're not subscribed, we had about 1,000 people watch.
True.
Hit that subscribe button. It don't cost you anything.
It doesn't.
But it will help us.
It doesn't really help us yet, but it will eventually.
It's going to in the long run.
It's going to in the long run. And the other thing is, here's the thing. If you got a grandma or a grandpa or an uncle or aunt and you borrow their phone, subscribe for them.
Hit the subscribe button.
Just, they won't know. I mean,
exactly.
They'll just see it on there. But hit subscribe to everybody you know. If you're in a random beach house and they have a YouTube account, subscribe to them as well. So Josh made his normal yearly 10-2, 11-1 predictions for South Carolina. And of course, they were met with a lot of comments and a lot of reaction. And one I wanted to read to you, Josh, was from our good buddy Cam Smith, who's the great youth choir director at Mountain View Baptist Church.
Of Cowpens.
And of Cowpens, which is just down the road here from sunny Spartanburg. He said 7 or 8 wins. Now, keep in mind, Cam's a lifelong Gamecock fan. This is not a Clemson fan talking trash. This is a South Carolina fan calling Josh out for his delusion. You
Very much a Gamecock homer.
7 or 8 wins will keep Beamer employed. South Carolina's never seriously contended for anything. Facts. Why hire him? I'm throwing in some comments here. Why fire him? South Carolina was good for 4 years. ... 4 years! Exclamation point. Think about that. I mean, he's not wrong. Think about that. If we never expect any more than 7 or 8 wins on your average, we'll have a street named after him. Basically, yeah, I mean, that's true. They'll put a statue if you guys win 10 games. They've only won 1 conference title, and it was in the 60s. 1 conference title appearance in 2010. I mean, he's on fire right now. Why fire the coach when you hire another novice? SOS. What does SOS mean, Ryan? Is that really what it means? Oh. I didn't know. I thought there was some cool lingo. I mean, Cam's like 50 years old. I don't know. SOS was a real coach, not a cheerleader. Like, who is SOS?
Steve Spurrier, buddy.
Why the O, though? What does the O stand for?
I think his middle name's Orville.
SOS. I thought SOS was what happens when you're on one of them ships and you start going down. You send an SOS.
Steve Orville Smith.
Y'all need an SOS. SOS was a real coach, not a cheerleader. We have wasted over 10 years with 2 coaches who have yet to prove they can make a coordinator hire worth of crap. I got to be honest, he's spitting straight facts. We need to put him on the show. If South Carolina makes the playoffs, they better win it because they probably will never do it again. Prove you can win 9 or 10 games a year before you go promising a playoff appearance. Josh, after hearing these comments, what do you think?
So I've got 2 things to say to this, right? First things first, let's go ahead and just, kill the comment. He's doing what I did 2 years ago after LSU. You know what I'm saying? That's a dump. That's emotion. That's a South Carolina thing that we all deal with. He's letting his emotions out. Here's the thing. He's not thinking logically. He's thinking from past experience, and he's letting his hurt speak for him. That's really what that is.
You sound like a psychologist.
To be honest, I can't even spell psychologist without ChatGPT. But what I can do is be thankful. And today we're thankful for our main sponsor, Around Union. Around Union is the proud primary sponsor of the Spurs&Paws show. For more than 10 years, Around Union has been dedicated to keeping our communities informed, connected, and supported. We focus on local reporting, sharing events, and highlighting the people and businesses that make our area special. Not just in Union County, but in Whitmire, Packlet, Spartanburg, Gaffney, and beyond. Our platform exists to lift up our communities, celebrate local stories, and make sure our residents have access to reliable news and information. We're honored to support the Spurs&Paws show and to stand alongside a program that cares about our region just as much as we do.
So, Josh, I don't know if you were paying attention this week, but a poll came out. Coach's poll came out, and I looked through it, and I was looking for South Carolina. Because, as much as Josh has been bragging about the position groups and how they're going to go 10-2, I thought, well, surely they're going to be ranked in the coaches poll. And I didn't see them. Now, maybe you guys saw it. If you saw it, comment. I don't know. Maybe I missed it. But I did, at number 23, see a Tiger Paw, which I admit was a little shocking.
Well, we know why.
I wasn't expecting to see Clemson in it either. But I did see them at number 23, which tells me
that LSU needs a ranked win week 1.
That and
that's
so the SEC homers did it. Is that what you're saying?
That's what it is.
Conspiracy.
No, but I also feel like maybe people are just respecting Dabo and the history. I mean, and the brand. It's kind of like when Notre Dame gets overranked. We are blue blood, so being at ranked number 23.
Blue blood. LOL.
Anyway, what was your reaction to seeing Clemson? Well, first of all, South Carolina off the list and Clemson in the list.
First off, thank the good Lord we're not ranked, because if we start the year ranked, we'll lose to Kent State. It's a mentality thing.
So you're glad you're not ranked. What do you think about Clemson being ranked there? Is it conspiracy?
I do agree with the Josh Pate read that comment this week. I think it's true. LSU just needs a ranked win in week 1.
The one he called delusional or whatever.
I don't think Josh Pate always
Did you
gets it
write
right.
that comment, Josh? Or did you send that in?
I may have an alias. I won't tell you if that was me or not, but
It did say the guy was from Tyler from Spartanburg.
you never know. Maybe I was Tyler from Spartanburg.
You should have Tyler from Spartanburg in.
I wish he would come. Tyler, where you at?
We're going to do stories. We're talking about our favorite memories.
Clemson fans, in their new spring fashion, are going to tell all good stories. All these stories Kyle tells, they're fairy tales from a distant past. Everything I'm going to tell you is real life. It's going to be hard.
We at Clemson do believe in easy believism.
I had to work out my own salvation. It's 112 degrees in here, and we're all having heat strokes. Oh, it's okay. We're fine.
God's good all the time, and all the time.
They're bringing up the vibes.
Let me tell you, though, something. This is funny. There's no more spiritual a time than when Clemson loses a ball game. I'm telling you, the pride goes out the window. I'm telling you, like, Stephanie, y'all doing such a good job, ain't you? Yeah, I think we got it this year. Next week, God's just been doing a lot in my family as of late, and, he's just been good to me. Y'all lost last night. I didn't even watch it after the first quarter,
I don't care about temporal things.
I might have dabbled back in the fourth to see if we could.
I'm just glad that my life don't revolve around football.
And then in 2 weeks, I can't believe it.
I just thought of a great segment. We're gonna read real Facebook comments every week after a game. Invoices.
That needs to be a segment.
And you're gonna play Sarah McLaughlin. You're gonna play Sarah McLaughlin. I'm gonna go. Been a rough week. As a Gamecock fan, we couldn't even run the ball.
We got to screenshot these comments. We're gonna jump right into it. You'll learn pretty fast. This is not a great story.
Can we play sad music when he starts?
I'm the one who will be doing these edits.
You need to make
Sarah McLaughlin
at the beginning say, yeah.
I actually have the ticket stubs to the game I'm talking about. I was there for this one. The year is 2014. We've ridden off of 3 11-2 seasons back to back to back. If it wouldn't have been for a hot Missouri team, we would have been in the SEC championship in 2013. Steve Spurrier has come off of his most successful season ever. Should have been in the SEC championship again. We beat Michigan because we never lose to Michigan or Ohio State. We've never lost to Ohio State. Put that in the paper. Back in the 90s. I think it was the CarQuest Bowl. There's this young man by the name of Kevin Sumlin. Rolls into town with an SEC West team by the name of Texas A&M. Y'all can't do this.
Keep going. I'm just Kevin Sumlin was the coach at A&M back then.
Dylan Thompson's supposed to be the SEC quarterback of the year. He's going to come in and just win everything. The defense is going to be the same defense of old, just without Clowney because he's gone. And we wet the bed. I think in the first quarter, it's 21-0, Texas A&M. And then I think it's 38-3 at halftime.
Are you at this game?
I am.
Oh.
This is actually my first game going to as an adult. So I went to my first game at Florida Atlantic, I think it was. They come to town in like 05 or 06 is when I became a Carolina fan. I did not go to a game when we were hot. I never saw the South Carolina Gamecocks when they were good with Connor Shaw or, even Chris Smelley or even Steven Garcia. I missed all the good times. As soon as we start being bad again, I decided let's go to some football games.
Tickets were cheaper.
They wouldn't. Actually, I think it's on there. 110. We paid 110.
Because now they sell them at Costco, 2 for 1.
So anywho,
Free parking.
So me and my dad, we're sitting up in the upper deck. This is my graduation present. I did indeed not graduate for another year. But we show up to this game, and it's probably the worst experience I've ever had at Williams-Brice. And I've sat through a lot of William Muschamp games. We were there when Clemson beat us 30-0.
Did you say it was 38-3 was the final?
No, it was like 60 to.
Oh, it was worse.
We got murdered. It was terrible. Steve, I did get to see Steve Spurrier throw a headset twice.
He broke 2 headsets.
He did. That was fun. So that's the end of that story, and it's also going to be the end of the show this week. We did not intend on encountering such issues with our audio, but, we're human. We're not perfect. We're not Joe Rogan, and we're also not Josh Pate. We're also only in our second week of recording. So that's our 11th minute, episode number 2. Tune back in next week to hear a normal length podcast episode with quality audio and what we can only hope will be quality video as well. Thank you again to all of our other sponsors, AAA Sanitation, and we hope you have a good rest of your day.